Welcome to the Isle of Misfit Rolls, a 5e D&D actual play where the only difference between heroes and villains is perspective. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and don't forget you can catch this episode on YouTube later on and on Sundays on podcast networks around the globe. Today we are joined by our lovely cast and crew members here, and Twitch isn't running properly, so I don't know where anybody is, because I write this shit down all the fucking time. No laughing. Are you sure we're live? Oh yeah, we are live. All right, in that top left square, we have our divine one. We have playing as one of our tieflings, because every D&D stream's got to have multiple tieflings. We have playing as Laurel. We have Ellen.
To be fair, 75% of my characters are tieflings.
In that middle left square, playing as our sticky finger tiefling Tally, we have the Queen of Slice and Dice, Jenny.
Hello.
In that bottom left square, the DM or the D&D vet that keeps this DM in check, haunting my nightmares with his random posts online. Not playing as a Trash Panda, playing as our scaled one, Chuckanutok, we have Gray.
Like, hey, Mike banned Fabricate because of me.
Ban every spell. And in that top right square, he knew I was saying this because he's playing a divination wizard, and he's keeping the stream running. On the ones and twos, playing as Almus, we have Adam.
Hey, it's Adam. Either give me credit for my Cocaine Bear reference or ignore it.
Cocaine Bear! That's gonna be a hilarious movie.
In the middle right square, rolling the ones and twos, bleeding from the eyes and hating on Mo, playing as our human blood hunter, Aviana. In the garlic toast, Udi, we have Erica.
Cocaine Bear is an upcoming American black comedy thriller film directed by and produced by Elizabeth Banks and written by Jimmy Warden.
Elizabeth Banks? Oh.
The true story of the Cocaine Bear. What do you mean? What?
There was a bear. Basically, there was a drug run.
OD'd on cocaine?
A plane flew. The plane was being busted by the FDA, and so they dumped all the cocaine off the side of the plane. Ended up in the woods. A bear ate an obscene amount of cocaine, and for like a brief 5 minutes, it was the apex predator on Earth before its heart exploded. Because it consumed like 80 pounds of the stuff.
That's a lot.
Bear!
It's pretty cool.
After ingesting a duffel bag full of cocaine, an American black bear goes on a murderous rampage in a small Georgia town? I thought it was Georgian, anyway, where a group of locals and tourists must join forces to survive the attack.
Yeah, there's an actual museum in the States where they have a stuffed replica of Cocaine Bear.
Oh my god.
Welcome to our
cocaine
Cocaine
Welcome to
Bear
our
fan cast.
This all gets edited out. Don't worry about it.
Cast.
It's all fine.
We're all being polymorphed into bears today.
Oh.
I dropped the metal D4 on the ground. This is very dangerous.
Oops, all bears. Big. Okay, I thought I moved on to Octavia Spencer's. I thought I was on Cocaine Bear still, and I was like, when the fuck was Cocaine Bear in 30 Rock? What do you mean?
And in that middle top square, you're a DM for this evening. I'm Mike. Thank you for joining us. And if I didn't want to know about Cocaine Bears, but wanted to know what happened on this stream last time, where would I go?
It's me, the person not on cocaine. Last week, we were traveling. We've been polymorphing into eagles and wild shaping into eagles to make quick haste to get to the capital because the body of Unis, the true body of Unis, is there with the K-pop group. And we got to go get that body to keep that god out of there. Keep that bad god body out of there or whatever. So we've been traveling. We decided to make a stop to see what some bandits were up to. You know, some of us took some actions that seemed completely normal at the time. Other people were against it. And then the next day we made our way to a cave because Chalk had figured out that there was darkness nearby using a new spell that he hasn't used before. And we made our way there. And then, there was a den of bears who had been infected by darkness. We dispatched them, but then some stuff started leaking out, and a new creature stands before us this week.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go.
Is that my cue?
And now that we know what happened last time, let's find out what happens this time on the Isle of Misfit Rolls. Oh shit, we are coming back, aren't we? And we're back. And so as the group triumphantly strutted their stuff away from the non-cocaine bears, they heard something rustle, and as they look back from the wounds that they have just inflicted on these poor, defenseless creatures, instead of blood seeping out, there was almost like a black ichor. And as it spread on certain chunks and parts of the bear, it began to harden, almost crystallize into what some people might even call crystals. And as these so-called potential crystals crystallized, the bear paw began to twitch just a little bit. The nose began to almost sniff. The eyes, though, did not move. No sense of life. No breath. And as the three bears began to stand, I will get us to re-roll our initiatives. As I call it your character's name, please give me the number associated with your initiative roll. And we will first get the initiative roll of one Chuckanutuk. What the fuck was that? That's not a number. That's a thumb.
Said I had 11. Sorry, mic wasn't working right.
I'm working. What do you mean? Hardest working DM on this show.
That's a lie.
Tally?
14.
Thank you, Ginge, for the background noise. Almost. Ginge is shaking around with her collar.
Oh, I thought you said Jenny.
No.
I was like, what?
Also a 14.
Also a 14. Look at this. Well, do you know who definitely doesn't have a 14? Aviana, what do you have?
I also have an 11 though.
I was going to say 14. I was like, Jesus. Unis Christ.
Wait a second.
Laurel?
What? 11?
We got a full house here, folks.
I think I go first though.
Oh yeah, I have a +0.
Like a plus a million initiative, I think.
You do?
Yeah, that's why
No,
it's
Erica.
suspicious.
I have a +5.
Oh. I thought
It's
it was
odd
more.
that you guys got so low. Well, it's not odd that Erica did, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean? Also unrelated.
no, but
to
it's
the game I
odd
played?
that Hallie did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
That'll do.
And I've only got a +3 initiative.
Alrighty. So at the start of the round, that first bear that you first noticed to crystallize, it gets up on all four legs. And I'm trying to remember the order if they got dispatched. Aviana would not be close. I believe, Laurel, you definitely would have been really close to these bears.
I know I am close to the bears, because that's how I fight.
Rock was more with the other bear, so he's more in the mouth. So I'm going to say...
To two of them,
Tali.
I believe, because I was able to do my green flame.
Yes, so Tali, you're going to get... The first one's just going to go to take a claw to attack at you.
Mhm.
And that is a 25 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
That'll be 10 damage.
Ooh.
It's going to take another strike at you. It misses that one.
Okay.
So it actually hit you with such force with the first one, you actually moved out of the hit of the second one. And the third one, as it tries to... You kind of stumble back kind of with your sway of your dance. It goes to make another strike for 10 to hit.
A 10 to hit? No.
And with its final strike, it goes, and with a 13 to hit, it goes to strike at you again.
That misses.
Okay. And with its one last effort, you just see as this one of these hardened crystallized gem things all of a sudden shatters, and bits of crystal come flying towards you. And it does an 8 hit. And so as these little pieces come flying, it just misses you.
So the crystals are coming out of it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And one of the ones on its shoulder just shatters and shoots out shards towards you, and it seems it's just missed you.
Okay. Yep.
And as you see the reflection, Almus, you're kind of caught off guard at first by this. Tali was really caught off guard, and the first strike did some damage, but she was able to get back in her groove. What do you do, Almus?
I want to move
You see
back.
3 bears there.
Oh, there's 3 bears?
3 of them. 3 crystallizing bears.
3 bears rose up. All right, I want to move away, skedoodle out of there as much as I can, and
Okay.
I will point a finger. Boom,
Say
boom.
about 45 feet or so away.
Is that where I am now? Yeah, that's fine. And then I will fireball to hit all the bears if I can and avoid my teammates. If I have to hit Tali, I can hit Tali. That's fine.
I believe when we talked last time, it was either hit the 3 bears in chalk or hit the 3 bears and Laurel and Tali.
Mm-hmm. Well, last time I hit Tali.
Yeah.
Laurel wasn't up there yet.
Yeah, but Laurel is now up there.
Laurel's
So you
now
would
up
also
there.
hit Laurel as well.
I have one
Laurel's fireproof.
question. Would it have been longer than a minute between dropping initiative and then going back into
No.
initiative? Okay.
We'll
Right.
say it was 58 seconds.
All right, cool.
I will, fireball and hit all the bears, and if I have to hit the 2 people who are fire resistant, I suppose I'll hit them.
Okay.
So everyone make a dex save. Dex 17.
If Tali is within 10 feet of Laurel, she gets +5.
Which she is.
Oh, Laurel, go
Oh,
ahead
a
and take...
natural 20.
Laurel, go ahead and take a
Ooh.
19 for your... I'm being nice to you and helping you out, so I'm going to give you my portent 19 for your dex save.
Okay, thanks. That's a 24.
All
So
right.
I got a 32.
So y'all save. If you want to do evasion to take no damage, that's up to you. But otherwise, it's half damage.
Hits the first bear.
Mm-hmm. 29 for the first.
Wait, what was the ruling on rolling a natural 20 on a save? Didn't we have something for that?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Hits all 3 bears.
All right. All 3 bears get 29 damage.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction for evasion. 'Cause I've been hit a bit.
So I'm taking half of half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's half of 15? What about 7? Yeah?
Yeah.
So about 7 for you.
Cool.
0 for Tali. That's my
Okay.
turn.
That brings us up to, as you feel the fire rush over you, it almost cauterizes the wound that was left by the bear's claw. And now another fire burns, the ones in your eyes for lust of blood. Tali, what do you do?
So I'm within range of 2 of them, right?
Yep.
And Laurel is right there?
Yep.
Okay. So green flame blade to
Alright.
one of the to whichever one attacked me.
Okay. That would be Bear B.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
That hits.
All right. And since Laurel is there, I get sneak attack. D8 or that's math. Okay. All right. All right. So I got a D4. I'm going to be prepared one day, guys, but that day is not today. And how many D6? 46.
Aviana, you see the Tali blades flailing, going around, and you see as the flame starts to jump on her sword or her dagger, you see it slice right into the bear. You see an opportunity opening for you. You're on deck.
Okay, so that bear's still up.
Not your turn yet, though.
Oh,
I'm just giving you a heads up and
on deck.
telling the
Okay, okay.
science.
So that is 13 points of damage. I'll say one of those is acid, and then I forgot the D8. And then an additional 2 points of fire damage, and then I roll another D8 for the second guy. So the other guy will take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And do I still get to do 2-weapon fighting with that?
I don't think so because it was he cast a spell.
Okay. Yeah, then that is attack roll. Okay. Then that is my turn.
Okay. That brings us to our pew pew shooter.
The pew pew shooter. I think I have a right up. Have I taken damage? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna shoot the bear that Tally. Yeah, we know there's darkness here. I don't need to do a check. It's fine. So I'm gonna shoot the one that Tally hasn't quite put down yet.
Bear B.
Bear B. Oh boy, howdy! I am in perfect form tonight. 17.
Just hits.
That sounds about right. To be fair. Okay, so it's a D8 and a D up. God, we did combat last week. Do I remember how to do this still? Absolutely not. Why would I know how to? Why would I have even looked it up before we started? You
It's
know?
D&D Beyond. Just click the buttons, people.
No.
I click the buttons. I like the
Um,
math being done for me.
It is 3 plus 5 is 8 piercing damage and 3. I think I have lightning on. 3 lightning damage. And then I shoot him again.
11 damage.
Yeah, I don't know if the split matters. I missed this time because it was a 16.
It hits, but ricochets off one of the crystal pieces and then flies off into the distance.
Yeah, that sounds right. I rolled a 5 and a 6. I am nothing if not in perfect form. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Chalk, as you're coming out of the cave, you've cast Greater Restoration on the bear inside. You're not sure if it's moving or not. It's deep in the cave. You are at the mouth of the cave. If you head about 10 to 15 feet in front of you, you see Laurel and Tally engaging in battle with 3 bears. You're wondering which bear would be just right to attack. You're muted. Welcome to the Bermute triangle.
Sorry.
Oh my
Bip,
god.
I
bip.
attack all
Fired.
of them.
Wow.
I proceed to cast a 4th level spell slot into blindness, and they all need to make Constitution saving throws.
All of them?
All the bears.
All the bears? No one else?
No one else.
Are you sure?
Yes. I
Damn
get to
it.
choose the targets.
Okay, bear B. Does a natural 1 do it?
No.
Okay, let's try bear C. Does 16.
No.
How about bear A with a 20?
So bear A is unaffected, but the other 2 are blind.
Okay.
For upwards of a minute, based off of my concentration.
Okay. Means they attack with disadvantage, correct?
There's a few things that blindness does. That is.
And we attack with advantage.
Yep. Meaning that Tally gets to do all those sneak attacks.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Will that end your turn?
Yeah, that's
You
my
have
action.
115 hit points? Jeez. Unis Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, and 40 temporary.
I don't want to hear about this. Alright, so will that end your turn?
Well, have you not have you not seen Jack's Constitution of 20?
I
meaning
have.
that he has 50 extra hit points just from his Constitution bonus.
But that doesn't answer my question if your turn is completed.
Yes, my turn is complete.
So, Laurel, as you look at these bears in front of you, you see them recently singed, and you're not sure if they're getting more powered up or what's just happened. But what was like foggy white eyes, you now see they start to cloud over and go dark, and their eyes are all pitch black, except for one bear.
Well, seeing that, she's going to attack the one that was attacking Tally.
Okay, that would be Bear B.
Bearby.
Bearby's a good name.
And I have advantage because it is blind.
That is the correct.
22.
That'll hit.
12 damage. And gonna attack a second time.
You will not need to on that particular
Oh, okay.
Bear B, as Bear B takes exactly the right amount of damage that just seems to shatter the crystals on its body. And as you see the darkness fade from its eyes, it looks like there's no life inside as that bear just falls to the ground in a giant heap, and you feel your feet kind of as this 800 or 900 pound bear just hits the ground.
Yeah, so she's gonna flip her spear around and stab the next closest bear.
Bear C.
It's also
most
blind.
thankful bear. Get it, Bear C? Like Mare C?
Yeah, sure,
I
Mike.
can dad joke in multiple language, people. Come on now.
Oh
Keep up.
dear.
Yeah, for the
Well,
the viewers-
Americans,
the
they
viewers
don't
are
care
next
about
episode.
French. No, anyway, blind bear?
It is a blind bear.
Okay. 24.
That'll hit.
8 damage. Womp womp. I have a lot of spell slots. Let's just fucking smite on this bear. Does it count as undead?
I don't know.
Because it was alive and is now dead. Did you say you don't know?
I don't know, says the guy who should probably know these things.
I should know
Okay.
lots of things, okay? Because these ones came back from death by darkness, I'll say yes. Average darkness, unless it's been reincarnated by darkness, is a no. I've given enough extra darkness things for anything dark related.
So, yes to the extra D8 against undead. You said they
Yes.
are undead. Okay, cool. Cool beans. That sucked. 15. 2 of them were ones. 15 radiant. With the smite. And then we're gonna just do that little bonus action. Hit with the butt of the spear.
Okay, well, before you do that,
Okay.
as you reach
Whoa.
back with your spear and you go and make your divine smite, what effect does it have? Does it glow bright white? What does it do? Like, what's
Yeah,
your effect?
probably looks like sunlight.
Okay. So as you go and you strike with the sunlight, the impact on this bear, like you would expect it to leak out more ichor or crystallize, but as like you hit, it's almost like a sunburst happens, and it's incredibly bright. It kind of like blinds everyone in your party a little bit, but not enough, just enough so they all have to blink for half a second. And Laurel, as you open your eyes, you feel your spear just get like knocked. You luckily are just able to hold on to the grip of it as it almost leaves your hand. You are blown away, and as you blink, you almost have, again, you have like the sunspots in your vision, and as you fully open them and get your footing, re-grip your spear, and to get into your so familiar stance, that's almost like been like, it's like breathing to you. It's so natural getting into your fighting stance. And you open your eyes, there is a semi-translucent, glowing yellow figure in front of you.
Okay.
And as you look around, you're not in a forest anymore. You're on a giant battlefield. You see people being slaughtered to the left, people being slaughtered to the right. You see dragons flying above. You see what looks to be small humanoids, and then you realize as they fly close to you, they are full size. Whatever is tossing them in the distance is obviously incredibly strong and incredibly powerful. And as you look towards you, this semi-translucent glowing figure goes to strike at you. You're easily able to block it, and as you go to make your counterattack, can I get you to roll to hit?
Sure. $11. I do not hit, I assume.
As you go and strike, they're easily able to take their trident and just smack away your attack. You go to counterattack again. Roll to hit.
24.
As you go, they go to knock down. They're almost able to pin your spear to the ground with the trident, but you're able to almost like drop to one knee, and the other one you almost sit on the ground on your left ankle, and then you shove your spear forward, nailing it just above the ankle. And as you hit that part, you see the semi-translucent golden barrier shatter. You see a sandaled foot connected to what looks to be golden shin guards. Exposed thigh with almost like leather and metal, like strapping hanging down, covering the thigh area. And as they do that, they take a step back, try to twist and throw your spear, but you're able to hold on to it. And as you go to make another counterstrike on this move, I'll get you to roll to hit again.
22.
22. As you do that, you're able to. They catch the front of your spear, but you're able to use the butt end to swing around, and then you smack them on the right shoulder. As you hit them on the right shoulder, you see that part of the glowing armor shatter. You're now can see a it's like not bracers. Yeah, bracers.
Bracers.
Bracers. That's it. Sorry about that. Yeah, you see a golden bracer etched with sun iconography, and it gets shot off. You see it go to big shoulders with giant suns etched into them that almost glow on their own and almost have a bit of a solar flare pattern going on. As they strike back, they're just kind of like, you see that one hand kind of give you the come. Is that all you have? As it goes to make a high strike at you, you easily dodge it. And then as you go to make another strike at them, can I get you to roll to hit?
Sure. 22.
As you're able to, they go to extend with the strike, you go under. They are a little bit taller than you are. So you're able to sneak under and get them right in the chest. And as you do, you hear the clang with a slight crack as that part of the semi-translucent golden like shield, like force field, shatters. And you see a golden breastplate with more sun iconography. You see it kind of dips in at the waist and then goes up into more like a bust. And get you to, while you've gotten through their guard, can I get you to make another attack?
Sure. Natural 20 for a 29.
Ooh.
As you do that, as you get through the guard, you almost you stab your spear into the ground for leverage, and as you lift yourself off the ground, you thrust your knee right into where you assume the jaw would be of this person. And then as you catch them, they take a few steps back. You see the rest of that was a natural 20?
Yep.
You see the rest of this glowing facade and glowing armor just absolutely shatter. And at that moment, you pause. You know exactly who this is. You are fighting the sun god themselves. You are fighting Solaris. And as as you stare at this amazingly beautiful figure, you pause. Your guard drops for just a half second, which is more than enough. Because as you blink, that sandaled boot that you hit earlier hits you directly square in the chest. You feel the breath and the life almost kicked out of your body. And as you kind of regain yourself, as you hit the ground, you feel yourself pull your spear back. And you see the bear in front of you gushing black ichor and stumbling to one knee, still alive but almost dead. And as it looks at you, it goes to take a strike at you. That'll end your turn, and we're moving on initiative. I'm sorry if you had anything to do, but that will take your whole turn as you kind of regain yourself.
Yeah. She's like, I think, does she now in this time recall Solaris?
Yes. You know who Solaris is, and you know who they are. Certain other particular details aren't fully...
Sure, yeah.
Yet, but
all she says is, as this bear is like, she's stunned, and like the bear is definitely gonna fucking hit her, but she just says Solaris, and that Tally can clearly hear this happen and see that something is up, but that is the end of her turn.
Yeah. As I'm right there, like, is her physical body reacting to these hits?
Yeah. What did we see?
Yeah.
The rest of the group saw? You see it. Laurel stick their spear into it. You see the bright light. You can almost see like a light, kind of like, I don't know if you ever watched Marvel. It's like a semi-translucent, like the armor. There was the superhero. That's like a kind of a light, almost like a hard light projected golden thing, kind of hue go over them. Not as solid, but like just as it kind of like glimmers over them, and then almost shatters. You're not sure what you saw. Almost like a slight force field kind of shadow around them. And then they kind of snap back to it. And then they kind of regain. And as they regain, you hear what they say. And then the next thing you hear is a growl and a roar as a claw comes right for the stunned paladin. And I hit the wrong button. And that'll be a boop, 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 boop.
Is this bear blind by any chance?
Yes. This bear is blind. So
does the bear have... Oh, it is blind. Never mind.
Disadvantage. Wait.
Yeah, but I feel like she is easy to hit right now. So
yeah. Does it have... It's still got blood, right? It's not great, but it's got blood in it still.
You can get pretty close to it, yeah.
Crystallized blood.
How far am I from it? I need to know that first.
You would probably be, I'll say, 25 feet.
Sick. Okay, I'm going to Blood Curse of the Eyeless this thing.
As a reaction?
Yeah, as my reaction.
And what does that do again, sorry? For the listeners, not for me. I know exactly.
Oh, actually, wait, I can find out if you miss first. You can choose to use this feature after the creature's roll. Okay, so you can do the roll, and I'm going to subtract a d6 from it.
Okay. Well, it rolled a 23 to hit, but it does have a disadvantage. I'm going to say for the first attack, because you are just literally standing still, it doesn't have disadvantage. I'm going to give it disadvantage for the rest of the attack. DM ruling. So that's a 23 to hit.
It's a 22 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, and Mike, I will say, like, I don't think getting hit by this first hit shakes her out of it. I think she's still a little stunned. So go ahead and not roll with disadvantage.
Hey, DM.
That'll be 11 damage.
Okay.
It's a solid hit, so then it goes to strike again.
I'm going to amplify it so I can keep using this because that was bad. I rolled on the one hand, I rolled a 1 again. On the other hand, that was for the damage I take. Sorry, give me a second.
That'll be an 8 to hit. Are you going to...
Yeah, I mean, it's available for all of them. It's a 5 to hit.
A 5 to hit, that misses. Its third attack, oh god. 14 to hit.
Misses.
It's a 13 to hit. I just rolled this d6 4 times, by the way. I got 3 ones. Anyway.
Sounds right.
A 22 to hit.
Wait. It's a 19 to hit.
That misses with Aviana's help.
There you go.
You got what?
And then with its final, you see one of these crystal pieces. There's one on the snout, almost going right down the snout bone, nasal bone, whatever you want to call it. Snout bone. What the fuck is my on?
The head.
An 11 to hit.
Snout bone. It's not an 11. It's a below 10.
So that first strike shifted you over a couple feet, almost kind of bumping into Tally a little bit as you're dazed. You probably would have fallen over, but as you kind of lean on Tally, she's pretty quick to just kind of throw a shoulder, like an elbow and a shoulder out there to kind of prop you up a bit till you kind of regain your feet. The bear didn't hear or see you move and just kind of still keeps trying to wail on that particular spot. And right in that spot, you see, as this thing goes, it would have been pretty much a pincushion of little crystal darts. And then Tally, as you kind of go, you kind of take a step to your side, make a noise, and it kind of alerts the other crystallized bear, and it goes to take a swipe at you.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
That's a 17 to hit.
It misses. Was that with disadvantage too?
This one does not have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. It still misses.
23 to hit.
That does hit, but uncanny dodge. I'm gonna half that damage.
Okay, so that's 7 damage after it's already been halved. It was 15 damage to start.
Okay.
Okay, its third attack.
Oh, I don't want to be that guy, but you used your reaction for the fireball, didn't you?
For you had
For
to have
evasion.
to negate the damage, the
Yes.
evasion.
So
Wait,
you
what?
you already used your reaction. You haven't had your turn back yet. So she
Yeah, I
she has,
did.
because she
Yeah,
goes
because
after
I
you.
went right after him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So
Continue.
yeah, same
It
damage
was
as
so
it was.
soon we couldn't tell.
Next one is a 15 to hit for attack 3,
Miss.
and its fourth claw attack,
So many
fucking
claws.
12 to hit. Jeez.
Miss. Yeah, with my dancing bullshit, my AC is 19.
My dancing bullshit.
Yeah.
I took
And
street
that is
ballet. I know what
a
I'm talking about.
as the
Yeah.
one of the crystals, as it misses one of the ones on its like rib cage, it's the crystals explode, and in your left arm are a bunch of crystals. Dark crystals are embedded.
That's bad.
Ooh, okay. Fun.
Next time you roll,
Uh-huh.
next time you have an attack roll, roll a d4 and subtract it from your attack,
Ooh.
Okay.
as your arm is now numbed.
All
That's cool.
right. Which arm? Does it matter? Because I attack with 2 weapons.
It doesn't.
Okay. All right. You can't blame me for asking.
That one's dead. Almost, you see this happen. You're confused. Like, what the hell? You see the explosion of. Like, do you take damage? Yes. You also. Sorry. Tally. You also take 11 damage. Force damage.
Oh
Pew
boy.
pew.
Almost, you're up. Tally's left arm is now embedded with black crystallized darts.
Tally looks a little bad.
Looking forward, yeah. Tally looks a little damaged, and one bear looks quite damaged, and like on the
blind
edge of
bear's
death.
not doing
But-
And the other one is looking okay.
I will say Tally looks a little bad, but do what you gotta do.
What you gonna do? Heal you?
I mean, I can heal her technically.
Wizard catches heal.
No, I got it.
I can heal her
got it.
technically. So
Don't worry about
the
it.
one that's looking really bad, is that one of the blinded ones?
That is one of the blinded ones.
I'm
But
a
you don't really know what's
shoot
blinded.
him.
But
I know he's
Yeah.
blinded. I know all magic. I'm a wizard. I can heal
Does the-
apparently.
you foresaw it. You're a divination wizard.
That's true.
Does the
You saw this
fireball
yesterday.
stay there?
Look, healing
No.
is nothing but time magic. Fight me on this.
That's true.
Wizards can do time magic.
It is time magic. Yeah, I'll go ahead and
They do say time heals all wounds.
Mm-hmm.
it does. I will
Hey, welcome to your wizard therapy class.
I'm gonna get my arm up. Finger crossbows, whatever you want to say, Mike.
Yeah, fucking right. There's no guns in this world. Only finger crossbows.
And I'll shoot a firebolt at the blind one, so that means I get a roll with advantage. A scoop a doop a doop a doop doop. 28.
A hit?
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check the numbers. Yep, that'll do it.
It does work? Okay, just making sure.
It does do the hitting.
You never know. And then that is 10 points of fire damage.
As they go to scorch, it's enough to damage it, and with its as it drops to the ground, the last few crystallized mounds on it go to explode, and the first one explodes at our paladin for 17 to hit.
Miss.
Our rogue 22 to hit.
Shield.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that a
It's
reaction?
not my
That's
turn
reaction.
yet. It's not my turn
That's a
yet. Yeah.
reaction.
Okay. Yep. Nope. All right. It hits.
So you take 10 damage.
Boy, howdy, it's sometimes it's nice being a ranged fighter.
Just sitting back, relaxing.
Just sitting back, you're taking damage. My bad. Let me do it
And
again.
so now on your next 2 rolls, D4, subtract.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't roll anymore.
Yeah. It's looking a little slicey dicey for Tali over here.
And so, speaking of Tally, you're just looking around. Your left arm has a bunch of these little crystal darts embedded. Your right arm, crystal darts embedded. There's one bear standing, breathing heavily in front of you.
Right. I am going to bonus action healing word myself.
Okay?
And let's see. Can I cast that at a higher level?
Should be able to if you have the slots.
Well, it was a cleric initiate thing I took, so no, I cannot. I can only do it at first level, which is fine. Wait, where is it? Well, I mean, I do have the slots. It's not actually in my spell list, but it's in my reactions list. Wait, no, there it is. It is, okay, healing word. Yeah, so I'm going to use healing word. To give myself 5 hit points back.
There you go.
And then I'm going to use my offhand weapon, which is my Shadow Blade, to attack it. And I still get advantage, right? Or is this one not blinded?
This one is not blinded.
This one is not. Oh, but Laurel's there.
You don't get advantage, but you do
Oh,
get
not
sneak.
advantage, but I do get sneak attack. Okay. Actually, oh, okay. So that's a 17 plus whatever my Shadow Bladey thing is.
Math.
And I'd roll a d4 to subtract it.
I'm trying to figure out what I add for the Shadow Blade
Is it your spell attack?
first. Hold on.
It
I'm
would
not
be
sure.
I think it's just your standard to hit.
Is it?
So it'd be the same to hit like with your dagger.
Oh,
As long
okay,
as the dagger isn't a
well,
+1.
my dagger is not standard, because I do get a +1. But well, my standard to hit is 7.
So it'd be okay. So you'd get
All right, so
+7 to it.
17 plus 7
24.
is 24. Minus 1.
That
So
hits.
23. All right, cool. I still get all my sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm. And your shadow blade damage, which is what? It's psychic.
Yeah, it's 2d8 of psychic damage. All
Okay.
right, so
Give me that damage separate, please.
the psychic damage. The
Yep.
psychic damage is 7.
Okay.
And then 13 for the for my
Sneak attack?
stabby. Yep, that the sneaky
Ooh,
stabs.
that would also be halved. Because its sneak attack damage is in the form of whatever weapon you're attacking in, correct?
I
It wouldn't be a different kind of damage
know.
attack. Yeah. Okay. All right. As you go to strike this thing, you see the crystal kind of react and almost absorbs part of the attack. Doesn't seem to make it better, but just doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Brings us to our archer. That's Aviana.
Oh my god, I was like, it's all Mrs. Stern. I'm not paying attention. All right.
He's shooting finger crossbows. He's practically an archer.
I don't know what just happened. Step 1. Okay, I'm going to for a hot second before I draw another arrow, Aviana holds her hand out to the bear that's not blind, the one that's more healthy.
There's only one bear, and it's not blind and not healthy.
Sick. Cool. She's gonna kind of like hold her hand out to it and twist her fingers a little bit. And the bear kind of like bubbles awkwardly a little bit and just looks awkward. I'm gonna curse of bloated agony. As a bonus action, I'm gonna amplify it so it lasts for a minute. Actually, make a save for this. Actually, 1 second.
The
Nope.
dead, bloated bear corpse starts to look even more bloated,
It's fine.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's okay.
but crystallized at the same time. It's
2,
very
3, 4,
interesting.
5.
gross.
So okay, I take a bunch of damage. It has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and it takes damage if it does more than one attack on a turn. And now I shoot it twice. Oh my god, a natural 20. No way. What is this?
What?
We got a natural 20. That's never happened before.
Holy
Took 3
shit.
years, but we got there.
For a 31.
Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. It's this dice and
Your
it's
first
this
one, we
dice.
used to do that. That was really annoying.
You're welcome. Oh my god. Oh my
We have to
goodness.
double your blood rate.
Yes. 10, 25. 25 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is a miss because I rolled a 3.
And everything is restored to balance.
And the balance is back.
Here we go.
It's like a 14.
So as you did hit it, it did do some serious damage, and it literally like tore half the hind quarter off of this bloated, crystallized bear. I'm gonna say its movement is now reduced to half, as it only has its front half of its body, as you pretty much exploded the back half. This baby bear don't have back.
No baby got back. Oof.
Mike.
For shame.
But what is behind this bear and splattered with with bear back bits? Chalk.
So there's just the one bear left, or is it all
Well, there's half a bear left.
still moving?
It's still moving.
Chak starts walking up to it since he doesn't have a concentration up anymore. Polymorph, make a wisdom save for it.
Okay. Wisdom save. Boom. 5.
It is now a dodo.
Okay, what's the health points on a dodo?
1 or 2? I don't know.
Okay, you may have increased it. It has now. We're gonna say the dodo's health is 5, and it now has 5 health points.
Sweet.
Way to
Chak will
heal
then
it.
proceed to go right up to it and eat it using his bonus action for
Bite.
the bite. Yeah,
Okay, roll to hit.
Consume.
consume the hungry jaws, as it's called. Nom.
Roll to nom.
Roll to nom. Yeah. Let's see here. I got a 12. I assume as a dodo, it does not have a high AC.
I'll say, is there such thing as a dodo in the?
I'm making it make a flightless bird, effectively.
Is there an ostrich?
Hold on, let me just check here. Actually, I got
What
an
is
idea.
the average AC of an unladen bird?
An unladen swallow.
African.
I'm gonna say you're good.
Yeah, so he just...
What about an axe beak? Axe beak has 11, so it can't have higher than that.
Oh! Man, let me roll for damage then. As he slurps that thing down. Crunchy.
What was the damage?
Doesn't it turn back into a bear?
That's an excellent question for another day.
Oh,
Jack will be very full.
Well, you gotta bite it first.
Oh. He did 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's enough to pop it out of its polymorph form and kill the undead bear. So as you bite into it, it does pop out of its polymorph and then expands. Luckily, with your alligator jaws, can kind of open pretty far. It almost dislocates your jaw, but
And then
still.
his jaws...
Actually, you know what? Give me a Constitution check.
Okay.
I was like, are
25.
these crystals
I rolled a nat 20.
are these crystals gonna go in Chalk's mouth? Is this gonna be a bad time?
Hot fuzz.
And see, I'm gonna roll with advantage because it's not. It can't miss. It's in your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
yep.
You take
I mean, you can roll
12.
to see if it crits, but
That's true. No crits.
Was it 12?
12 damage. It was max damage.
Okay. He's still got 38 temporary hit points.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Jesus.
And your next attack takes subtract D12 or D4 out of it. But if you're able to easily just pick out all the shards out of your mouth because you're probably going to want to do that anyways, or
Yeah.
just crunch them down and swallow them, and that will go away. Tally, if you do the same to your arm and just pick out all the crystal shards, don't eat them,
just eat them.
then
They're
that
delicious.
will cause it to. Oh, and with that, we are out
As-
of initiative.
Oh,
I
last
think
bear
they kinda
dies.
look
Can I do
cool,
a
though.
darkness check to see what's going on with them? As I see Chalk going to chomp on it.
Sure, give me a good old darkness roll.
Okay, look. So I got a natural 20 this game, and that's all that matters.
Just roll a natural
You know what?
one.
It was a 7. I rolled a 4.
They are definitely infected by darkness.
Oh wait, do I have advantage with these rolls? Wait. That's better. That's a 17. I forgot. I get an advantage on darkness rolls. 17.
Yeah, so as you're doing your darkness check, you can see the darkness is fading from these bodies. They are trying to actually turn ashy now. And the crystal parts are all shattering, and they're kind of turning into a bit of like crystal dust and ash and a little bit of ichor and goop.
Pull out the mirror. Does it do anything?
If you point the mirror at them, it does suck up a little bit of darkness out of them.
Okay.
I forgot we had that still. I thought we lost it. When did we get it
Nope.
back?
No, we took it whenever we left. What's his face? Whenever we left God.
Whoops. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, I got a silly question. I don't think we've ever done it before. As they're dying and we know like they turn to ash and smoke and stuff, I've got a little special divination power. Is there anything that happens in the ethereal plane or that you can only see if you could see something that's invisible when the creatures
Ooh.
die and the power goes
I'm going to say
away?
no because I haven't thought that far ahead.
All right.
No, but we're gonna put a pin in it.
So
Yeah. If I think of something cool, then maybe try it again.
So Chak has one in his mouth, right? And it's starting to slowly turn to ash. Is that right?
Now it is, yeah. It's turned to pretty much.
Oh, the crystals are turning to ash.
The crystals are all shattering.
So
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's gonna try to dislodge it from his mouth, but as he's doing that, gentle repose.
It's already like there's nothing to it. It's not a body anymore.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not a human body or like a humanoid body you're trying to keep alive.
It's just a corpse. There's nothing about a humanoid in this.
Yeah, but this isn't even a corpse anymore. It's not a body. It was literally just the darkness was the only thing that was kind of keeping it together, and without that, it's kind of
Okay. That's actually good to know.
I'm going to start pulling the shards out of my arms, but I'm collecting them.
okay. Well, yeah, sure. They are incredibly brittle, and the odd one you do pull does shatter and turn to dust as well.
Yeah. Chak.
Any that are salvageable?
Sure, you can have roll me a d12.
Ooh, okay.
Aviana pulls a red handkerchief out of her pocket and mops up all the blood from her face.
9.
You have 9 partially cracked shards.
Okay. And they're what color?
Black.
Black. Okay.
Onyx.
Onyx.
With like a hint of dark green vein in them. Almost emerald.
Shuffles over to Tally, looks at what she's got. You can eat those.
No, and neither are you. I'm keeping these. Gonna inspect them further. Or maybe get Avi on it. Avi, do you have a place to put these? That might be safe, like maybe a vial or something.
I'm sure I've got something. I can wrap them up and put them in tubes.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Ignoring that conversation, Laurel's gonna just take Tally by the arm that she pulled all the shards. Well, she's gonna take her by one of the arms because both had shards, and she's gonna just rest a hand and give her 25 lay on hands. So you
Yeah,
feel warm light come seeping into your arm.
I was in the tens for like a minute.
I was gonna give you my channel divinity bonus action hit points after I or temporary hit points, but then Mike was like, "Oh, we have a cinema like a cutscene to do."
You fought God
Yeah.
instead.
As you're doing that, Laurel, what happened to you?
And she's kind of like
said Solaris.
Yeah, she's kind of like staring down at your arm, and she's staring at the bright like sunlight that is the effect of her lay on hands, and she's just like looks like she's concentrating very hard, and she says, "I think it was a memory, and I believe that I fought Solaris in combat." You're muted.
Am I?
Oh, I think
Or you didn't come through. Yeah.
Oh. I was just like, what?
I remember
Did you
fighting
see
her.
something else? Fought Solaris?
Yes.
And this wasn't like an illusion. This was a memory?
I assume it was a memory. I don't know. None of you saw anything when you fought these creatures, right?
No, I just saw bears. I mean, I saw what you see here. I didn't. That's. Hey, do you think it's. And I'm talking to everyone that's around. Like, do you think it's because she doesn't have one of these? And I'll gesture to my amulet.
Back shrugs. Maybe she fought on wrong side of war.
To be fair,
I
we know she
like
did.
have we fought anything with darkness since she's been with us? I don't think we have.
just her, just
Oh
Laurel.
yeah, just Laurel.
I'm pretty sure that was the first time I've used Divine Smite, which is I'm assuming why Mike did this. But yeah,
Divine
she
Smite
looks
may
at
have been the trigger. Did I have a note of myself like the first time Laurel cast Divine Smite? Read this paragraph, maybe.
Yeah, and it's funny, I usually wait for the crit, but I was like, yeah, why not? So I just happened to do it. But she looks at Chalk when Chalk says that and says, "Oh, I did not explain fully who I am to you, I don't think. Did any of you tell him where I come from? When I come from?"
We're very bad at that.
We did like a little like, hey, we fill in chalk about everything thing, but did we have a outward dialogue, like a role play about it? For sure not.
Sounds like time for a campfire.
Like, no, I
light these
assume
bear
it would have
corpses
come
on
up.
fire and just.
I assume it would have come up then in the I don't want to rewrite the plot conversation we had. So everything that we know, Chalk would have known.
Chuck know things. Chuck have questions.
I think we all have questions.
It's like, how do we know Laurel is Laurel?
I don't really know who I am supposed to be.
Well, Chuck kind of shrugs. Church is very, very sly like a viper. It's like, you may have fought on wrong side of war, and rather than kill, make useful tool. Just like us. Jack kind of grins at everybody with his way too creepy crocodile smile. Except maybe they change memories.
Or perhaps they are why I do not remember in the first place.
Jack nods. He turns to Almas. Flatface, is there magic that makes people forget or makes them remember things different?
I'm sure. I got magic for everything. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I have another question, and Laurel, please don't be offended. I don't know if you would, but could you be undead of any kind, and maybe like you were dead, and like then you were brought back to life, and that's why you don't remember much, or?
And she's going to use Divine Sense and look down at her hands and see if she shows up as undead. You see her eyes glow.
Which is weird to the group, because normally when somebody does weird eye stuff, their eyes tend to bleed. But
Look,
Yeah.
stop coming from me like this. I know Laurel's a better version of me. Aviana accepted this. We're just moving on, okay?
You know, I love that we only reference you, but I know Almas has mentioned shit about his own eyes. So like we just forget about him and his eyes.
his eye tends to
eye
glow
shit.
every once in a while, has a flicker of flame and whatnot.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter
I mean,
compared to Aviana's.
It's been determined in canon that at least one of his eyes is literally not real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
I'm not sure if the rest of us know that.
No, just Adam and you.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
What does she see?
Are
Or
you just
let her
looking?
know.
So with Divine Sense, you see, what are the things you see again?
Anything that's affected by the Hallow spell or celestial fiends undead within 60 feet.
You see Invisible Mope. And Mo
Fucking Mo.
Oh,
in the invisibleness.
I don't know what that is.
Just kind of chilling, almost like in like a makeshift hammock on like almost his shoulder. Mo's cool at that. And you're looking at yourself. No, you're. So if you consider, like, you have just a hint of it, what you always do because you're a tiefling kind of thing. There's just that kind of like layer of fiendishness / darkness in you, but not enough to like trip your senses like crazy. Like, no, you seem to be you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing she sees that on Tali too.
Yeah.
Okay.
More on herself than on you, though.
Interesting.
She's a bit more of an OG tiefling.
Oh yeah. I mean, she was also recently cursed by darkness too.
Or blessed. It's all
Or
about viewpoint.
I mean,
It's all about perspective.
Yeah. Perspective, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she shakes her head. No, I don't. I look much the same as you do, maybe a bit more fiendish, but not undead.
Is anybody else
Good
undead?
to know. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah.
Anybody else
That's a good
with fiends are
question.
undead?
No.
And
Nice.
I see
Aviana does have a
Almas's.
hint of undead.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
know I never mentioned her, but you got a sense of Esme too in the Fae thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's just kind of she's like
The forgotten one.
yeah, she's like that red ferret that we shall not name from another campaign.
Also,
Yeah,
Aviana is currently crouched on the ground like a gremlin, kind of like scooping
Or
up
I'm
a bunch
sorry,
of like
it's
the
not a
crystal
ferret.
powder into like
It's a
little like pouches and stuff.
It's a weasel, my bad. I forgot it's a red weasel.
she does pause as she looks over at Aviana. I am not tinged with the undead.
Thumbs up over the shoulder. And then she pauses and goes,
else?
"You said that very pointedly."
She's looking at you very clearly. Why do you have that about you?
What? Avi like looks at her hands. I'm like, okay, they're a little black tipped. It's fine. It's little lacrosse has never hurt anybody.
Wait, Avi, do you think that the first time that you took it was the potions, right, to make you resistant? And then didn't everyone like die?
I'm gonna be
Or
honest.
at least you thought.
Not a clue. I know they did. I cannot tell you what happened at that time. It's just it's a black spot. Almost literally, I have journal entries from it. There's nothing but scratches.
Maybe it's related to that.
Did everyone tell? So Jack's caught up with the story, right? As to what
Yeah.
you guys have been.
Yeah, we definitely had like a powwow, like Phil Chalk in on
You've
all
had
the
like
bullshit.
8 hours of flying on a bird every
It's
day,
like-
and then just chilling
Yeah,
at
and-
camp. So
And we had
I'll
a
say
few
everyone's
nights
filled
on
in.
makes
this
a casual
tree thing.
dismissive gesture in Aviana's direction. Maybe the hammer's haunted, and like proceeds to continue to go about seeing if there's anything else to eat.
Laurel have been
Yeah,
able to
you're
see if it
eating
was the
bears.
hammer or if it was me.
Divine sense doesn't sense objects.
Nope.
Cool. So it's me. Great. I'm
Doc,
just kind of
give
like
me a perception check.
A perception check.
If
for
Mo's doing something
Jack.
right now, I'm going to kill him. I'm gonna end his life
Hold on.
Why is it always?
once and for all.
Why are you always going after
22.
Mo?
It's always Mo.
There's an apple tree like 50 feet away. You
Ooh. Yes,
What is-
apples are
Apples.
delicious.
you said you're looking for something to eat.
Apples always make me think of Bach, so I'm very happy about this.
Jack starts picking the apples.
You guys have been eating rations lately, so some nice fresh fruits is a nice little treat. Chalk eats them all. Sorry.
Okay.
Nom, nom, nom.
New idea. I'm familiar with what paladin abilities look like. I know what a smite is, right? I understand that sometimes there are people who are blessed by the gods who, upon hitting things, can channel the godly divine oomph. And
Yeah, you were like BFFs by one with
yeah,
one.
I know. So okay, if I'm like Laurel, can you smite me?
Oh,
I can. Should I? No.
It's for science. It's for science. I promise.
What science could you possibly? If I do that, it will hurt. Is that what you are trying to test?
Fine. I'll be fine.
yeah.
She
she'll be
says
okay.
very clearly, as in the like, the fact that it was gonna hurt her didn't quite occur to her as she said it, but still wants to do it.
Why in all the worlds would I do this?
I just
Science.
you say you sense there's undead somewhere.
Yes.
I want to. Is that how? Never mind. And she'll just kind of turn back and
Avi, do you
scoop
want to
more
do it?
garbage.
I got you if you do.
What?
I'm like my hands glow a little bit. I'm like I can prep the spare the dying. Just in
Oh,
case.
I mean, I don't think I can get one shot. I'm not gonna get knocked out.
I don't know.
I mean, Divine Smite, if I were to crit, would in fact do it, but
Would it? I don't know. How much
Well,
what
it would
can you do?
be 4d8 times 2 plus the damage times 2 from
Can
the
you just like
spear.
divine smite your fist?
No, it has to be a melee weapon. Weapon, I'm pretty sure.
You can do your fist.
Can you?
Like you could backhand divine smite backhand if you would
Divine
like.
smite
I like that
backhand.
ruling.
Look, if it makes you feel better.
I mean, technically it says melee weapon attack, so I guess
Your fist is
your
a melee
fist
weapon.
is a weapon.
Your fist would
She-
definitely be a weapon.
Yeah, she doesn't look thrilled about this. You want
okay,
me
I'll
to
be honest,
punch
already-
you?
No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Do it.
I was just curious, I guess, and
I'll come
I mean,
over.
I can take.
Aviana, I mean, if you do it, I'm gonna look too, because
I mean,
I got the special eyes. We can figure out something here. Let her do it.
I
just-
cast. You know what? Well,
Wait
I
for
don't
others
know
to
if I
cast
would.
suggestions.
I don't know what I would. Would I know what divine smite does?
No.
Okay.
Makes a lot of
I
light,
won't-
Oh,
for sure.
You've seen
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of
it
light.
makes a lot of
and
light.
With
really
my-
fucked
with-
up a bear.
Does it look similar to like Sacred Flame when she casts it?
No.
I don't have
Okay.
Sacred Flame anyway.
But I do.
Also,
Oh,
Laurel. Also, what if it does that thing again? Do you want
Perhaps,
to see if
but
it does it again?
I don't particularly want to hurt you.
I mean, I don't want to get hurt either, but it's for the test. I've done worse things to my body, to be perfectly honest.
That does not make it better. That is not a good argument.
Okay, fine. You know what? If you don't want to do it, you're uncomfortable with it. It's perfectly fine. It's okay.
I mean,
No, I mean it.
it's
a two-way street, right? It's a two-way street. It doesn't matter if I'm okay with it if you're not, right?
True. I just think that perhaps you should be less cavalier about your own self and your well-being.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing something I wouldn't survive, usually.
Right.
Got over 100 hit points.
Yeah.
And we do have the manpower here to
It's fine.
save
It's
her.
it
You have the
again.
druid power.
Laurel, if there's ever a time where you're as curious as I am, then let me know. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
I mean,
I have some stuff to look at. I've got some dust to look at. I've got Tally's crystals to take a look at.
but
I've got other things.
You do make a good point. The vision or the memory or whatever might happen again, and I am curious now. And she looks a little sheepish about that.
Okay. Avian will stand up and dust all of the crystal dust off of her hands.
She doesn't look thrilled.
Neither of them look thrilled, to be honest. Avian is weirdly like, I want this, but I don't.
And she's gonna plant her spear in the ground, and it's weird. You guys can see for a second that she looks distinctly uncomfortable to not be holding it, and it's like she feels like she needs to go grab it again, but she takes a breath and she's gonna punch you in the face.
I'm just gonna take it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
Can it be I'm not avoiding or anything. Can it
We need to see if this is a crit.
if it crits, okay.
I also
25.
during this I am using my divination powers and paying close attention. If I need to make
You're gonna port it into a crit?
No, I'm not doing anything like that. But if there's any way I can assist trying to figure out what's going on here, I'm very smart.
Okay.
I will say I kind of wish you had crit. I think it would have been so funny. It would have been terrible, but so very funny. Continue.
So is it a punch or a slap?
Oh, it's a punch. She
Okay,
doesn't
just checking.
slap.
Some respect, please.
Just checking. It could have been a backhand.
No, it's like a full-fledged, she doesn't hold back.
You want me to punch
She
you?
has
I'm
been
gonna
trained
punch
to
you.
fight her
Okay.
entire life.
And it's divine smite, or you just punch?
Yes, she has divine smiting.
So you see this golden glowing fist come and hit Aviana, and as you do it, because you don't really want to hurt Avi, so you don't punch as hard as you normally do, but it's still a hard punch. Not hard for you, but hard for a normal tiefling. And as you kind of close your eyes, you kind of look away for a half second, and as you punch, you look back, you just hear, "I said hit me. I didn't mean like that. You're horrible at this." And you just kind of like this, and you get slapped across the face, and you're kind of like, what? And you kind of have a little smile on your face, and then as you're kind of look back, you're not looking at Aviana. You're looking at Solaris. And then the next thing you hear, and that wakes you up, is the sound of armor falling to the ground. And then you kind of blink, and then you're back, and you see Aviana on the ground.
Okay,
Roll
what happened?
damage.
Mike, did I see anything?
You saw a...
Remember, ethereal, invisible, very, very high intelligence.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Very cool.
Am I rolling an extra D8 because she's undead?
You are not.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
It was
okay.
4
Good to
bludgeoning and
know.
4 radiant because I rolled really badly on the divine smite.
So 8 damage?
8 damage.
I think for the first time this whole campaign, I actually went below. Other than the time I got 100 to 0'd. I went below 100 hit points.
It was a 26 Arcana, by the way, Mike.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the divine power. You're not sure where exactly it came from, but there's definitely like you're not used to dealing with divination. Like, sorry, not divination, divine magic. This divine magic is, from what you've seen, is pretty fucking pure, and it's not just typical magic. This one, her divine magic is very much of a similar power to those of your items.
Yeah, I assumed so. That's what Adam was thinking, not Almas. Well, Almas is thinking it now as well.
She's like extra divine.
And Laurel's not looking down at Aviana. She's like looking straight ahead, probably a little bit up because you said Solaris is taller than her. So she looks like she's looking at something that's not there. And she's just like dumbstruck for a second, trying to figure out what's going on.
I imagine she looks the same way she did during the fight. Right?
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah. I like wave my hand in front of your face. Laurel?
She blinks. I saw her again. She hit me. But she did not. I'm not sure. I don't know. And she like
Very
looks down at her
strange.
fists and she's like kind of contemplating like punching Afiana again so she can get more memories, but realizes that's just mean. And she will reach a hand down to help you up.
Aviana will take it and like kind of I come to her feet a little bit, just kind of like blinking away like the radiant light because no thoughts had empty for a hot second, just looked directly into the fist and was like and now it's just black spots across her eyes.
Are you okay?
How did you do?
I saw Solaris.
Good. I don't know if that hurt more or less than it should have. I have not been smite before. I feel it in my teeth. Is it supposed to be like that? Oh. Oh.
Back lumbers back with his apples.
Chalk, can I have one of those? I have to. It's like you know when you get struck by lightning? Has that ever happened to you guys before?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the
believe
weird mouth
so.
taste.
Well,
He
does
hands her
like
an apple.
magical lightning
Thank
count?
you.
Because I'm sure I've been struck by that before.
What?
Probably.
Magical lightning?
What's happened? Says Jack as he eats another. Just throws an apple in the air. Oh, eats it.
Well, Avi is apparently partially undead.
Oh, good for you.
Oh
But
wait, you
I'm
knew that. You
not,
knew that. But she's
maybe.
actually maybe not.
I feel like I should have hurt more than that.
I don't know.
Oh.
Laurel just smote her. Smoted. I don't. Whatever. She did the thing with her hands and like punched her. It was kind of cool.
Why?
For science.
Because she asked me to.
Oh.
If you hit something that's undead with divine magic, it hurts them more.
Jack kind of like scratches his head. Why did you not just ask Jack to make undead so you make comparison?
It's like, don't think I can ask an undead how much it hurts.
I mean, I can also do Sacred Flame, and it doesn't affect undead at all.
Like
Don't think I want to get. I think I'm good on getting hit by something now.
Like,
yeah.
Cheeks hurt. Cheek hurts. It's fine.
It's like out of character. I'm just looking at all the ways Jack can animate the dead, not just with spells. And it's like, being undead, not bad. Not good, not bad.
You know, Avi, and I'll kind of touch both of her shoulders and like look her in the eyes and say, I don't think of you any less. Dead, alive.
I appreciate that.
You're still really cool.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that a little bit.
Mm.
Thank you.
I like pull her into a hug that she resists, I'm sure.
It's not that I've resisted, but it's that thing of like, I don't know what to do with this right now.
Yeah. I'll let her go.
Anyway, Laurel, can you just if the smite stuff is if using smites is working, can you smite like anything?
What is yes? What do you mean?
She's gonna point
Like-
to like the cave wall,
Yeah.
like the little cave awning thing. If you go just punch a wall, can you just
N-
smite a rock?
No offense, but smiting the wall would hurt my hand, unlike
Oh.
smiting you.
Well, no, the corpses is all have all turned to sludge.
Why
So.
she need to smite? Is Jack eating another apple?
I think because Aviana's point is I remembered something both times.
Oh,
You can hit me.
okay. Okay.
I don't care.
Jack uses a 3rd level conjure animals.
Ooh.
I want quarter CR ratings. Are you picking that, Mike?
What's the
Why don't you
purpose of
just
it?
do your wolves?
There's like 8 of them.
Well, you want wolves?
Sure, we'll go with the wolves.
Yeah,
I
right
think
now
he's
I'll say
asking
wolves.
if you have
In a
8
real
interactions written.
battle, I'll say we'll see. I'll get you to you can roll on the chart.
There is no chart to roll
Why isn't
on.
there a
It's
chart?
just a list.
I mean, wouldn't Chalk normally do wolves though?
Probably.
Technically, you don't get to choose.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been
Technically, we
I've been
learned
letting him
technically.
choose.
All right. So like, yeah, he since he's in his
You're in the forest. I'll say CR.
half
I'll say they're
quarter.
like
Giant lizards.
no, you're too far north for that. Anything in the bear slash wolves work.
Wolves. All right. So, summoning like 8. What is it? Face spirited wolves, and like with little Chafiki riders on them. And like Jack kind of like makes a gesture as he like sits down on a large rock.
Just so
Go
you
ahead.
know, Ellen, Chafiki riders are. Think about if Rafiki from The Lion King was actually a lizard
Mm-hmm.
and
Like a
2
tiny
feet tall.
Chalk, but with the shaman stick.
Yeah.
Just for a reference, and for our newer listeners, think of
Oh.
2 foot tall Rafiki from The Lion King, but lizard-fied.
And they'll just be circling Laurel as Jack sits.
What am I supposed to? You want me to kill these things?
He kind of like does a sort of do what want. It's like they not real, but they die.
Sure. And she will hesitantly go and punch one of these things.
What is the drawback for not attacking with your weapon? It should say on your.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, what is it? Where is that?
You have disadvantage.
Oh yeah. You're right. I forgot about that completely. Yeah. Even though I RP'd that there was one, so yes, you are correct. Yeah. She gets a 9 because it's a disadvantage.
And you can see as you take a swing and you miss at it, you look back at your spear and you see it kind of vibrate and almost like try to pull itself out of the ground towards you.
And she actually extends a hand to it because it can fly to her hand, so she can retrieve it.
And as you go and catch it, it came back a little faster than you're used to. And normally you call it butt end towards you, but it came back the other way. And the blade is about half an inch away from your face.
Yeah, she'll
And if it slipped
take
to your
note of
grip,
that.
if it slipped to your grip anymore, it probably may have done some damage.
She'll take note of that and like tap the butt end on the ground. It has been some time since I attacked with anything that was not my spear.
And so the group has defeated the bears. The bears.
I mean, Laurel can keep hitting them with
The
her spear.
bears.
Yeah.
And you're still surrounded by a whole bunch of wolves with Shafiki riders circling you and like clicking and I don't know what kind of noises they make.
They're blowing raspberries at her and what have you. They're trying to agitate her.
Being
Incite
incredibly rude.
violence.
They woke up this morning and they chose violence.
Yeah.
So Laurel, what are you doing? You're surrounded.
She
The
kind of
dust is now kicking up in the air.
Like, good. Cat kind of looks at everybody, like, why should I have them attacking her?
No,
Give
just
it a
give her.
minute. Yeah, you just
Let her decide if she
this
wants
is
to.
probably a journey.
yeah, she
Can we
just
get
kind
them
of
to attack her for no damage just to keep tripping her?
Like nipping at her heels and
Yeah,
Just being annoying.
just being annoying.
Every once in a while they like kick up dirt at you and like
Chakfiki's
throw
throwing
it-
little dirt balls at you.
throw like mud at you. Your armor's starting to get dusty and dirty.
They're here for an hour.
okay. Yeah,
Good
she'll
fun.
just stab at one with her spear, sure. I'm assuming I'm making this as a normal roll, unless the spear is mad at me.
Spear is you feel some resistance in it. It doesn't seem very happy with you. You feel that, but it's giving you another chance.
All right. 13. It's not giving me that much of a chance.
What are the wolves AC?
Standard wolf.
These are your creatures.
Oh, yes, they are. And they have an AC of 13.
nice.
Just hit, and you kind of figure. You just kind of feel like a little bit of attitude from the spear, being like, it's only willing to give you just enough. And the only reason you did hit it is because it wanted to do it.
Okay.
But
Noted.
roll for damage.
Sure.
Are you smiting or just attacking?
Smiting, because that's the point. So 12 regular damage, and then we're just doing first level spell slots, and 13 damage. 13 radiant.
Okay, as you hit this wolf, it just like and like fades off into the Fey world. It just disappears into nothingness. And now there's 7 Chafiki riders surrounding you.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, she doesn't look dazed, and she looks back at you all. I wonder if it is because it is not real, truly, or if it is because it is not touched with darkness.
Oh.
See, that's a
Back
tough.
I am.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who wants to get punched next?
I'll do it willingly.
Well, should we not... If it is a true test, would it not make sense to say Almas, because he is not tinged with darkness, and then we would have an idea of whether or not it is someone real, and also someone tinged with darkness.
No, what? Mike, Albiana would know if tieflings are actually touched by darkness, and that's not just a turn of phrase, right? Because whenever I do checks, Tally never pings on
No,
it.
Tally doesn't pop up with darkness checks. No.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Albiana
okay.
goes, no, Tally's
but you
not
said you
touched by
just said I
darkness.
did.
Fiendish.
Fiend.
Oh, fiendish.
Mhm.
Okay, my bad.
Tally's
So
not
that's just a
darkness
saying.
touch.
And that's just touched by darkness because you
I
tieflings
am
were the foot soldiers
darkness.
of the. They were born of it, but they are not of it.
Wait. Are undead darkness? Says check.
No. Undead can be affected by darkness, but they are not darkness themselves.
Tolly will take a swig of something.
Which I mean would work. Actually.
What do I take a swig of?
Wait, no, because it'll.
Huh?
No, because that defeats the purpose. Because a smite will injure an undead.
I'm gonna take a swig of some fine elven wine and then go. Come on, hit me.
Welcome to part 2 of the session. Part 1, we fight bears. Part 2, Laurel just hits the party.
I'm ready. I'll do it.
Again,
I'll take one for the team.
If you're still okay with it, Laurel, you don't have to.
Honestly, I feel bad about being interested in doing this because I want to know more.
Don't feel bad. We've all been
No
there.
more
We've all
what?
done things we're not proud of.
Jack
And-
proud of many things.
True. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but
You should
I'm
be.
sure there are things you're not proud of, right?
Ollie looks at all of you and be like,
Look. Laurel, again, it's not like any of us are
Oh.
complaining about it.
Jack could have
Yeah.
done better raising all you.
No, look.
Literally
Well, see,
the
again,
youngest
something you're not
person
proud of. Come on, hit me.
in the party.
Ellie's
And
naturally starting to dance a little bit. She's getting her
Yeah.
capoeira moves. Hit me if you can.
All
she is going to hit you with the butt end of her spear.
right, do it.
Roll the hit. Are you moving out of the way or are you taking the hit?
I'm gonna take the hit if it hits.
Okay, roll the hit.
If it hits.
Because you
18.
can let it hit, or you can use your
Oh,
AC.
Yeah, no, then I won't use my AC. I didn't know
Okay.
if that mattered.
Okay, well, it was not a crit, so.
What did you roll?
18.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I
would
was
hit
like,
it,
if you
yeah.
roll like a nat 1 or whatnot, that's going to be like, Tally's waiting. You go to swing, and she's like, "Duh," moves out of the way.
All
But
right.
yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
10 regular plus. There's just so many first level. Oh, but I rolled minimum on one of these dice too, so 7 radiant.
And I think the radiant affects me normally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just 17.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, I'll take that.
Nothing happened. You get hit with the butt end of a glowing spear. It fucking hurt.
Oh no.
You were not feeling very good because you were already beat up a
yeah,
bit.
that's right.
And
Oh no, I'm still kind of like
If-
she had healed me up to above
if
half,
rolled,
so
if
I'm all right.
crit or rolled really high, you probably could have killed Tally right there.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'm ready. You just killed one of our teammates.
I could heal her again.
After
it's
healing
fine.
her.
I have a Revivify and a diamond. We're fine.
Divine
put her on the
healer
ground,
giveth,
I can
and the
pull her back
divine
out.
healer taketh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Did anything happen?
You are hurt?
No, I'm fine. No, I mean with you.
No. And she kind of looks sheepishly over at Aviana.
Unfortunately, the final control on this is to hit me again. Can we do it another day? I just got the taste of divinity out of my mouth.
Sure.
Unless
She
you
looks
want to do it right
uncertain.
now.
No,
we can
that is
do
not
it.
why I'm hesitating. I'm hesitating because I'm not certain we should do it again to you regularly.
No, we're not doing it regularly. Look, if we find it works and it's because you hit things with darkness in them, then we'll go
Wait,
find
you
you
could
things with
see
darkness
Mo,
to hit.
right? You could punch Mo.
You cannot see Mo.
No, she
And
could when she did that
And
check.
if you could see Mo, after saying that, you could definitely not see Mo after that.
That
Okay.
was Jenny asking, not
Okay, let's put a pause in this. We'll put a pin in this. We did some good information gathering.
Yeah.
Let's put a quill in this.
Yeah.
It's like
Does anyone else need to rest?
No,
I
I'm
can
good.
take
Allie's
a
like
minute.
bleeding and like bruised.
Yeah, like
Okay, Alice, how
my
are you
lip
doing?
is bleeding, and I'm
There's still some
but
little
I'm
pieces of crystal in
just
your
okay.
arm.
She's gonna
I'm just like,
put a
oh
hand on.
fuck. I
She's
get
gonna
it
put a
out.
hand on your shoulder and
Don't.
second level cure wounds.
You don't have to do that. We could have just sat for a minute. I'd be okay.
I mean,
Thank
what
you.
time of day is it? It's like afternoon, right?
I think it's
Take a
morning.
lunch break.
Because we woke up, and then Chalk did the spell that found the
So
darkness.
it's still pretty early in the morning. So
like
you still
9:30
would
in the
have
morning.
I'm gonna say you're not gonna be able to get in a full 8 hours of fucking bird travel today.
Says
No,
you.
I'll give you a half day bird travel.
Yeah.
Do we want
And
to
you're
just take a
also
day?
if you were what was that, sorry?
Do we want to just take a day? We've got plenty of time.
Well, sure.
Let everyone rest up.
I was
wanna
just
take a
thinking
look at
like
these
an hour
crystals
for
anyway.
lunch or something.
Got apples, well you had apples.
14
They were my
cure
apples.
wounds.
Wait, 14 what?
Cure wounds.
Yay.
She did heal you because she felt bad.
And
Next was thinking, it's like,
I have some healing
Um,
potions I could have taken. Oh,
yeah, see the healing potions. So are we gonna do travel
I'll
today,
take
half
those.
day? I think it's a little exhausting. We have time.
Can
wanna-
we sit for an hour?
So as
Just in
the group
case?
kind of contemplates the plan of action, looking Aviana, you probably pull out a map at some point and just kind of check where the group kind of is on their journey,
Mhm.
where you assume to be, and you notice that you're coming close to a narrow spot in the body of water nearby.
Yeah.
And
So
at the angle you guys were currently going, you are heading towards a large body of water, and you're either going to need to head north instead of your northwest trajectory you've been on, or go west over the water.
yeah. So as we're at least deciding whether we're gonna take a whole or an hour, we're strapping for an hour regardless. And so Aviana will roll the map out, and point all this out and say our two options are. And I'm assuming she would know about how long it would take to get over the lake, right? Is that a lake or the ocean? No, it's the ocean. I'm
It
assuming
would
it's
be
a day,
a
right?
close to a full day, 8 hours trying to get over there.
So it'd be tight, but we can spend the day flying over this point here, go from here to about there, or we can circle
No.
around north. What's the time difference roughly in these two distances? Or are they both the same?
If you were to head north,
Mhm.
directly north, you would it would cost a little more time. It'd probably add a day, maybe
Mhm.
2.
So we can go, if we go north, it'll take us about an extra day or 2. If we go west, we have
You
to make
keep
it over in the
close
day.
to that 10-day trajectory.
But
Mhm.
don't we have to continuously stop?
That's the other thing, is we'd have to land in the water to recast.
Or you can make some sort of boat and sail across it. It's pretty. You're not sure how calm or rough it'll be.
We could have eagles pulling us across. Like,
So these are the options. If anybody, Chuck, I don't know if you have anything that would make lake travel or water travel easier.
yes.
I'm surprised. That's why I turned to you immediately.
mhm.
So
Mm,
north or west?
wait, Chalk, what do you have?
Magic.
Well, obviously, but like specifically what?
Like lots of things. Jack tried to do that once, and you didn't want to go via that route.
I
Or by
think
that
the
route.
distance was too long.
No, it wasn't. You just did not want to be pulled by a bunch of seahorses across sea.
Remember that.
Wait, but pull what though? Like we don't have a boat,
I have a floating disc, and that's all I have.
and that can't
But no,
move very fast.
that was something else. You tried to give us all water breathing ones.
Is there boat English? Hi. Wait 1 second. Erica,
Common.
brain, come back to me. We're good. Is there any kind of raft
To
you can
me,
make
my
to
brain.
pull? To me, my brain, come to me. Because if we can get across the lake by being pulled by seahorses, we need to be able to be in a thing that is pulled.
Well, out of character, theoretically, either Almas or Chalk can cast polymorph and turn one of us into a sperm whale. Do you realize how big
And
those
Geppetto
things are?
this? Yeah, we have one in the
You
museum.
could just use a normal whale. You don't need to be a sperm whale.
We could be like
Yeah.
the big whale.
I don't know. Something that weighs 41,000 kilograms.
We just walk across its body at that point. And just...
Yeah, just a whale bridge.
You end up sinking a few small towns just because of water displacement.
They're fine.
All the coastal villages in the area.
I mean,
So
the
that's
best I have is Tensor's floating disc. Could maybe do something, but
I don't think it'd be fast enough.
it would follow me,
Well-
and like if something pulled it.
If we need to recast something, to be fair, if we want to fly over, we skim down near the water when it's time to recast. Tensor's floating disc, stand on that, recast some spells, get back up in the air.
It is only 3 feet. So some of us would land in the water. Yeah, 3 feet in diameter.
Thought it was never mind. I thought it was bigger than that.
Nope.
we stack on top of each other?
It can only hold up to 500 pounds.
We definitely don't cross 500 pounds. Never mind.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
But I mean, one of us could land on it.
Just turn somebody
Anyway.
giant whale. Sit on top of whale. Whale goes.
Because I don't know what would happen to
Sounds like
an
a whale
eagle
over
with
time.
its feathers covered in water. I mean, it might might not
Okay.
be so good.
So how far away from the coast then? Are we still like another day's flight from the coast?
If you could probably use the rest of this day to get there.
Okay. So why don't we do that? We'll spend the day, get to coastside, rest up, swim across.
Beach party. We had
Another
fun
beach party?
last time.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah, and we were able to breathe water like what? How does that work again, Chuck?
You grow gills.
Well, I mean, like I don't know how long it lasts. Would it last long enough for us to get across?
I am not a strong swimmer, I promise.
Like,
If
don't
that
need
was
to
the idea.
swim. Can walk across bottom.
Well, yeah, or I don't know if you could do that on top of like having us be pulled by something.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just fly and add the extra day, because if you're walking on the bottom of a lake, it's not going to go faster than if we float around.
No, I was saying like if we could breathe water and then like.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
Chuck,
works.
can't you? Wait, I mean.
Water breathing lasts
you can
24
swim,
hours
right?
without concentration.
Yeah, but you can swim, right?
Yes.
You could maybe pull us underwater, or something else could. It'll just help us like get through quicker. I mean that's my idea.
So, out of character, water breathing lasts 24 hours, and there's no concentration associated with it whatsoever.
Do you have the extra spell slot though, based on having to cast polymorph?
It's a
ton of
ritual.
times? Oh, never mind then.
I mean,
It wouldn't
I say
hurt.
it works.
Worst comes to worst, we hit the ground, hit the water, and at least we don't. If we hit the ground and go unconscious, we're not gonna drown. Okay, let's do that then. Take the hour now. We'll head west.
As the group takes a bit of a break, looks over the maps, and then heads towards the beach area. They, using the map, get where they think is the tightest part across. And with that, we will end tonight's session. And hopefully everyone enjoyed their sessions tonight, and hope you enjoyed. We enjoyed having you here, and we hope you enjoyed listening to us. And make sure to follow us on YouTube at Misfit Rolls. Follow us pretty much on all the socials at Misfit Rolls. And until next time, we hope to see you on the Isle of Misfit Rolls.